All right, I'm gonna start. I think we're on.
All right, welcome to T&E Podcast. I am your host, Trent, and then I got my other co-host, Eli.
Eli,
Eli, please,
that's me. Hello.
please, please introduce yourself.
I'm Eli. That's my
All
name.
right,
It's Eli.
thank you. Welcome to T&E Podcast. This is where the podcast where you get your movie reviews, movies coming out. You'll get sports, you'll get video games, and you'll get TV shows.
Sports betting as well, because we are gambling addicts.
Exactly. We always say we're going to quit, but we always come back and we always deposit another $10 in there. All right. So going forward, what do we think about that Celtics game last night?
All right, so Celtics. But I texted you last night, bro, and I thought that the Heat were gonna win that game just because I have no trust in the Celtics right now.
They just look like they just don't want to be like play. Like they look like they don't want to be there. Like I saw a source on Twitter and it's very like reliable source. They're saying that the Celtics are just tired of like acting like they like each
Yeah,
other.
yep, I saw that. That's crazy. Is that they're acting like they like each other? That's
Yeah.
but they actually last night they looked a lot different. Like they were hitting their shots. I say that was the difference, bro. They were hitting their threes. I think I saw on ESPN they said that five different players had like three threes that game or something like that.
Yeah, I mean, when you're down 3-0, you kind of have to just leave it all on the table. But
Yeah,
I mean, who's your MVP of this series so far? Is it Jimmy Butler? The
Himmy
way,
Butler, Himmy Butler, bro. I
man,
mean, he's he had a. I mean, even last game they lost, and he still had a great game. I feel like,
he came out in the post interview and he was listening. He's like, everything's gonna be all right.
yeah, he's
I mean,
not
I
worried.
still think they
He's
win,
yeah,
but I think they
yeah.
win.
In five, you said
I think they win in six.
in six.
I
I
think they
think.
lose the game, and then I think they win the
Do
following.
you what percent chance do you give the Celtics of coming back, bro? The first team ever to come back from a 3-0.
I
What
mean, if Jason Tatum plays like he did last game, I think I give him like a 40% chance. But it's just gonna be very hard because you have to win 4 games in a row, and again, no team's ever done that. Everyone was expecting the Lakers to do it, but LeBron's 38 and he just doesn't have it in the tank anymore, and AD's a bum. But I just don't think I don't know. Like, I think Tatum's a fraud. I think Tatum can give you 50, but I don't think he can lead a team to an NBA championship. So, I mean, he's made the finals, and then last year, and then now you're down 3-0 to an 8 seed. That shows something out of a characteristic if you're supposed to be the leader.
that's crazy. Yeah. I think something to consider is that um I saw Kyle Lowry get hurt last game. I saw him like tweak a knee or something like that. You see that?
Yeah, I
In
saw
one
that. I
play.
mean,
And then also Gabe Vincent rolled his ankle and he had to come out of the game. He went back to the locker room. And I'm not sure if he came back in. I think he came back in for a little after that, but I think those are two big pieces for Miami.
with already losing Hero, like they're really,
Yeah,
really
Hero.
players.
They're saying Hero's not going to be back even if they do make the finals. But I mean, they've been fine without him. So
Yeah, I mean, we'll see. I mean, the favorite to win it all, in my opinion, has got to be Denver. I just don't see anyone
yeah,
uh,
let's
guarding
talk
guarding
a
you.
little about that Nuggets Lakers series, bro. Since probably have a lot of Laker fans that'll potentially listen to this.
All right. I mean, so you gotta salute the Lakers for making it that far. Okay,
Yeah. Oh
they
yeah.
were they were the 7th seed. They had a 10% chance of making the playoffs. Like they started the season 2 and
Yeah.
10.
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
mean,
2-10. Yeah.
you guys made the trade. You brought in hero players. You brought in this. You brought in that. But at the end of the day, LeBron is out of the gas, man. He dropped 31 in the first half in that final game, and then he dropped 9 in the second half. And he was looking at his supporting cast, and D'Lo didn't play well. AD was non-existent. He dropped 18 points, but 9 of them came from the free throw line. Anyone could do that.
Yeah.
And it's like, what more do you want to ask from a 38-year-old? When Jordan was 38, I think he was on the Wizards, and he was still giving them 20, but he knew that he couldn't carry a team anymore.
Yeah. And I'm sure LeBron's team right now was a lot better than his. But
Exactly.
um, I think it's more just like the Lakers kind of reached their ceiling.
Mm.
I think, like you said, the fact that they made it this far is you got to give them so much credit. And I know Laker fans get really hype really easy, once they get a few wins. And I thought that all the Laker fans around me were saying like, we're gonna make the finals now. Like this is over. Like LeBron, just give LeBron his fifth ring already.
Yeah.
And it was kind of like, hold on, like the Nuggets are number one seed for a reason, and they showed that, bro. Like they're Jokic is even when Jokic played bad for him at least playing bad,
Yeah.
everyone stepped up.
Like in game three, he only had like 6 rebounds
Yeah,
and then 20 points and 5 assists. And as a
they're
big man,
they're
still like
stacked.
good.
The Nuggets are stacked, and they're all playing confident. And that man Jamal Murray is
He's cold.
he's
He's cold. He's a cold motherfucker. No, I'm just kidding.
he's
Yeah.
bro, he's reminding me, bro, like how he's playing. It's almost like Steph Curry-ish,
No,
but he
he's so much
drives a
power.
little better. No, no, I'm not gonna say he drives better. Like his drives are stronger, I think. Does that make sense? Like,
Yeah, I mean, Jamal Murray just looks like he was in the bubble. He looks fully healthy.
yeah.
He,
And even in my opinion, he kind of looks better than the bubble because like
he
the
compliments
man,
Jokic
he
so
averaged
well.
over 30 in that series. And he was being guarded by Schroeder and
Vanderbilt.
Vanderbilt all
Yeah,
game, who the series before did very good on Curry.
yeah,
So
Curry. But yeah,
yeah, I
I
mean,
mean,
so
I
Nuggets
don't.
are in the finals.
You got to give them credit. You got to give the Lakers credit. They don't have to retool. Um, I think you just have to retool that whole roster because I just don't think they have enough to get to the chip because the West is stacked. And the Denver, like your dad said, um, they've been pushing on the door and pushing on the door, and they're finally in the finals. And I think there's a significant margin that Jokic is the best player in basketball right now.
Yeah, he is. He is absolutely amazing. If you watch him play, he scores so easily. He sees like passes before they're even happening. He's just
And
he's
he's not athletic.
not athletic. The man can't jump onto a curve.
Yeah. No,
Yeah.
I mean, like I don't know, like LeBron's weaknesses like are European big man, bro. You look Dirk Nowitzki gave it to him.
That's true. Yeah.
And then you look at Nikola Jokic, he gave it to him. So I mean, we'll see going forward with the like in this podcast. I mean, we're gonna be doing it for a long time, hopefully, and the NBA offseason is gonna come up after the finals, and we'll see how teams do it. We can review signings and everything
Yeah.
else.
What kind of
Uh,
moves they make over the summer?
yeah,
Yeah. I mean, bro, the big thing about the Celtics Heat series is if, like, I think you said last night, you told me, if the Celtics catch fire and they start winning these games and they take them to seven, like the Nuggets are getting all this rest.
bro, they don't play till June 1st.
Yeah, next Thursday, I think, right, is the first.
Yeah, yeah,
Like that's a lot of rest, and it's not like the Nuggets needed it. They're all healthy, but
yeah, exactly. But it's just like any minor tweaks or fatigue. Jokic is gonna be fresh, and Murray's gonna be fresh. Michael Porter end of possession is gonna play great.
Michael, Michael, I'm not passing the ball, Porter.
Porter's look great. I mean, and Aaron Gordon finally showed up in game four. He was
He did.
struggling, but he
He
finally
did.
showed up,
Yep.
and that's dangerous. And then, but you look at the Nuggets bench, like you got Braun, the lockdown defender. You got Bruce Brown, energizer. The guy's a dog.
Yep.
You got DeAndre Jordan on the bench, rooting it for everybody. You know what I'm saying?
You'll get to try to give him a little kiss. That's all.
Yeah, yeah. Even Jeff Green, bro. Like Jeff Green's like a veteran presence that you need in that
Yeah.
locker room.
No, yeah, definitely. Even that guy Braun plays solid minutes. Like they're solid, bro. They could shoot the three and inside they're unstoppable because Jokic is unstoppable. But
And what makes him so unfair is Jokic doesn't care about scoring. He doesn't care about winning. He doesn't care, bro. He's like, okay, Murray, you want to drop 40? Okay, okay, I'll
yeah,
drop 20. Fine.
yeah.
Like,
No, he plays basketball as a side hobby, bro. Like this is his hobby.
bro, he goes back home to Serbia and he rides horses.
Exactly. He watches his friends ride horses and
But he was drafted in a Taco commercial.
yeah,
Like,
I
well,
saw, bro, I saw that. I forgot about that, but I
yeah,
saw the video yesterday. That was hilarious.
no, bro. His brothers literally went to go wake him up. Hey, bro, you got drafted.
Yeah,
And then he said, cool, and he went back to sleep.
this man, he doesn't care. That's what's scary, I feel like,
Yeah.
is that like
He
you
just,
can't get in his head.
nah, bro. He just wants to win a championship. That's what he
Yeah,
wants.
yeah. And in my opinion, I think if the Celtics somehow make it out of this series, which I don't think they will, but if they somehow make it out, think about everything they've went through, bro. Like the Hawks took them to six. They went to seven with the Sixers. And then this series, if they win, that would be another 7 game series.
Like, how
Like,
many more games have
yeah,
they put on their bodies than the Nuggets?
I think the
Like,
Nuggets are gonna
because the
win.
Nuggets swept the Timberwolves, right?
Yeah.
And then they went 4-2 against
No,
Phoenix,
they went 4-1 against the T-Wolves, I think.
4-1 against the
Yeah.
T-Wolves. So that's only 5 games, and they went 4-2 against Phoenix, and then they swept the Lakers.
Yeah.
So, like, I mean, you look at it, and it's not like the Nuggets were taking down like nobodies. Like the Nuggets took
Oh, I
down.
mean, everyone thought the Suns would win a championship this year once they got KD, and the Nuggets honestly kind of made them look like nothing. Like,
This they have no bench, bro, and it's just 2 star players. You take out one of those stars in Phoenix, you let Booker drop 50, but KD drops 10, and then you win. It's very just we'll let one player beat us because you can't beat a whole team.
yeah.
So, I mean, yeah, that's our little NBA recap. Anything else you like to add, or is there anything in the future in the NBA that you're looking forward to?
Um, yeah, I think we'll just be talking about the outcome of the Heat Celtic series whenever we do episode number 2.
I mean, yeah, episodes will probably be coming either once or twice a week. Eli
Yeah.
and I are still trying to figure that out. I mean, because we both work. I mean, I work full time, go to school part time. Eli goes to school full time. He works part time. So we're gonna try to get these episodes to you the best we can. But
Yes,
we'll
sir.
see, we'll see how these go. But we're at least try to post once a week for sure. So,
Yeah.
all right, transitioning. Have you seen any movies in the theater recently? Yeah.
Well, I have. Me and you went to go watch Fast X recently.
Oh, I forgot we did.
Yeah, there was only 2 people with us in that theater, and they decided to sit right next to us, which was pretty
Well,
creepy.
so weird. Like
So
we
weird.
literally, I bought the ticket before anyone else, and
So
they
they
saw
saw
my
you. They
ticket
saw where you sat, and they chose
on
next to it.
next to it, and then when we walked in the theater, they looked over like we were like they were surprised that we didn't sit there.
Like that was really weird, but
The theater's big.
that yeah, no, it was huge. It was like 100 seats in there, and like were we just gonna sit next to each other? I don't know. It was weird.
So
But how do
we,
you feel about that movie?
I mean, so we're going back. We saw Fast 9 together. So walking into Fast 10, I was like, oh, this will be another Fast and Furious movie, like obnoxious things and everything like that. But you know what, man? I had fun with it. I don't think, excuse me, I don't think it was a bad movie, like Fast and Furious movie. I mean, if you go in it and if it's a bad movie, then obviously you're gonna be like, oh, this is not a Christopher Nolan movie. This is not this. It's not that. Um, but Jason Momoa as a villain killed it, man.
Yeah, yeah. You have to turn your brain off to watch these movies, right?
Exactly. They're fun. It's like fun. Like it's not supposed to be real. I mean,
Mhm.
in the
Um,
first 5 Fast and Furious movies, yeah, they were a little more
yeah,
fun, a little more
they were.
realistic.
Yeah.
But now they're just going crazy, and it's like, you know what, man, you just kind of just gotta embrace it.
I think the only realistic one was probably like 1 and 2. And then from there
Exactly.
we have just gotten like progressively more out of control. I mean,
Yeah,
this man Vin Diesel literally ran into a wall with his car, and he just drove away immediately after. So I was
brothers.
really confused sometimes.
Yeah,
But you can't think too much. You can't think if you think too much about that, then you're not gonna enjoy this movie. And I think that if you're a fan of the franchise and you like Fast and Furious 6, 7, 8, 9, then you'll like this one. If you
I
think,
agree.
yeah, if you thought those were dumb, then you're probably gonna think this one's dumb because it was dumb.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, what was your favorite part of the movie? Like my favorite part of the movie was Jason Momoa's performance. That man had me scared, dude. That man literally was a step ahead
He was
every single
funny.
way.
Yeah, yeah, he was funny. I liked him a lot. I mean, yeah, that probably I liked John Cena a lot.
I mean, I don't want to spoil anything for the viewers, but the movie has been out for at least a week, so I mean, the cliffhanger at the end was kind of wild. Like we
Yeah,
don't know what's gonna happen,
yeah. I that did leave me excited. Is the cliffhanger?
and then the post credit scene was absolutely insane. I was like,
Yeah,
let's go.
but that's only because we're fans of the actors. Yeah. So if you don't care about the actors, you don't care about the franchise, this movie will probably be like a 4 out of 10 for you. But if you
Or
do
just
care,
skip it. Just
yeah,
skip it.
skip it at that point. If you do care and you do like these movies, then it would probably be like what, like a 7 out of 10 for you?
Yeah, I give it like a 7 out of 10. I mean, what do you have a favorite Fast and the Furious movie?
Oh man, I really love Tokyo Drift.
I like that.
But I
That
also
was
like I like the second one, I think it was. Man, I've watched them like so long ago, but I like the first and second one with Paul Walker. It was amazing when he was in the series. And
you know, like
I like the one with The Rock and them
Fast
team up.
Five. Yeah,
Yeah, it's he's in 5 and 6, so I think I like both of those too. But that's kind of where it started getting like
kind of crazy.
unrealistic. Yeah.
I mean, I like Fast Six just because they sing the song, just to remember Paul Walker and everything
Uh
like.
I think that it wasn't that 7. Or am I tripping? Was that 7?
Yeah, see, man, there's so many kind of disrespect that.
Exactly. Yeah, you can't really keep track anymore.
But yeah, I mean, our recommendation, like you said, if you like the franchise, go see it. If you don't, then you're not missing much.
Yeah, exactly.
We got the next big movie coming out. We got Spider Verse coming out, man. How do you feel about that coming out?
Oh my gosh, I'm so hype. I'm so hype.
I literally bought my tickets and a month before the movie came out.
The,
So
the day they dropped, you bought the tickets.
daily dropped like an hour after they dropped. I bought them for Cine One, the big theater, everything.
I mean,
I I,
yeah,
I will be there opening
we
night.
we will be there. Yes, we will be
I,
in attendance.
yeah, that movie comes out June 2nd. I think that movie's gonna break a lot of records. That movie's gonna have a lot of emotion. There's a lot of trailers that there's so many Spider-Mans, and I mean, we saw the first one in theaters together, and walking out of that theater, I know you gave me some crap about it, but you were like, "Oh, I was like, oh, you don't like that movie, blah blah blah." But then I rewatched it multiple times, and I was like, "Yeah, this movie's like."
The first one was amazing. It really was.
The animation is just something we haven't seen
Yeah,
in a
it's
long
cool.
time.
It's inspired a lot of animations like recently. Like
Exactly, and you just look at Spider Verse, and you're just like, "Wow, like that's the next big movie." Um,
I can't
so
wait.
yeah, we'll definitely have to review that one for sure.
We will.
Is there another movie this summer that you're most excited for? I know there's some
Well,
bangers out.
I mean, we. I'm really excited. Little Mermaid. Oh no, I'm just kidding.
Little
uh,
Mermaid action,
we,
maybe.
we got Transformers coming out soon.
Yeah, we got Optimus Prime. Um,
We got some a gorilla for some reason, but I'm with it.
yeah, I like it. And hopefully, as a friend group, we can go see that one.
Yeah, we're trying to
Uh,
go see that with the friend group, but I
I
think
mean,
bro,
that
the
one looks
move.
insane. The Flash looks insane.
Oh yeah, the Flash. Yeah, the Flash looks great.
The Flash looks insane. And then there's this movie Elemental. Me and my girl want to go see. Um, that animation on that looks spectacular too.
Looks cool.
But
I hope it's good because movies like that have potential.
yeah, but then like the end of the month, bro, like don't get it twisted. They're ending with another banger. They're ending with Indiana Jones.
Indiana
And,
Jones, which has gotten reviewed horribly, which
but
sucks.
I'll still be there.
It sucks
Uh,
because I wanted the last one to be really good. I hope it's just the critics being critics.
yeah, I mean, when the audience score is up,
Yeah,
but
there's been
I mean,
plenty of times where the audience and critics disagree on a score.
yeah.
You
So
know?
we'll have to see. We'll have to see for that one. That one's still like a little bit away.
Yeah.
So well, I would definitely see that though. I'm a big fan of the Indiana Jones franchise.
Yeah.
So yeah,
I think
uh,
also, I mean, this is a little early, but Oppenheimer and Barbie, you know, Barbie.
yeah. Oppenheimer comes out in July, and then you got Barbie. You might have to take a little gab and go see that one.
Might have to disguise ourselves and say that we're taking my little brother, who's
Or
10
we
years
just
old,
be like, or just
but
be
it's
like, we're
really
here
for
for,
us.
be like, we're here for Margot Robbie. Um, and then if the movie theater worker doesn't understand what we mean by that, then obviously you get it.
Yeah.
But yeah, we're definitely we're movie fanatics. We see like literally every movie in the theater. It's kind
Yeah.
of bad. Like we have a gambling problem, and then we have a movie theater problem. But the movie theaters, they just give us peace and mind. I think the other day I was talking to one of my coworkers, and she asked me, she's like, "Why do you go to the movies all the time and all those other things?" And I just think it's a way to escape, man. I think it's a way just to feel like at peace, like while you're sitting in the theater. There's nothing better than watching the movie that you've been anticipating the most, like Spider Verse or something, on the big screen. Um, I just think it goes back to an early childhood moment when I first got to the theater and I saw like the first Iron Man or the first Captain America, and I'm like on the big screen, and I'm like, now I got to watch everything, you know.
Yeah.
So, do
Yeah.
you remember the first movie you saw in the theater?
In the theater, oh my gosh.
Dude,
Dude,
oh
I
man,
think like Scooby Doo. Like I like remember the live action Scooby Doo's, bro.
live action Scooby Doo's. Like for me, man, I remember in 2006, I went to go see Cars with my buddy Wyatt with their family. Just saw that one. Um, Cars in the theater went crazy. I remember the theater was packed, and I think I saw Finding Nemo. And then as like we got older, Chronicles of Narnia was huge, and then Pirates of the Caribbean was huge.
Yeah,
Watched a
and
lot of those.
then yeah, oh yeah, those movies childhood, and then that's what, like Marvel kind of started when we were like 9 or 10 or something.
Yeah, and then Iron Man came out, and then he saw it, and then it was just once Iron Man came out, dude. I don't think I missed the movie in the theater for Marvel. So, um,
That's very accurate. I think I don't think I've missed a movie in the theater, which
yeah,
that means our viewers, our listeners are in good hands of movie ideas, especially Marvel, you know, movie reviews and stuff. That you're in good hands because we are not certified, but we are movie experts.
exactly. And it's like we don't get invited to these early showings. We don't get paid showings or exclusive showings, but we go like the first week, and if not, we go the first day. So
And I have Trent probably agrees with me. I have a lot of people that ask my opinion on movies because they know that I'm a movie fanatic, and they in my reviews and Trent's reviews are usually similar, and we're both usually right on the head with stuff.
exactly. And it's we'll just continue this to review movies. I mean, the next movie that we're gonna have to review is Spider Verse, and so look out for that. I'm sure we're gonna dig deep in that one. And I mean, guard like this summer has already started out with like two bangers in my opinion. They started out with Guardians and they started out with Fast X, and those are two franchises that I'm a fan of.
Yeah.
So I mean, I'm just happy that Marvel finally redeemed itself
Yeah.
with Guardians of the Galaxy.
Oh yeah, gosh, what a great movie that was. What a great Marvel movie that was.
It was very emotional. Um,
Um, you want
so
to
going,
transition?
yeah, we can transition. Are you also since I don't know if you guys get the gist of this, but Eli and I are pretty much nerds, right? We're nerds. So
No,
we see
we're
we
not
see
nerds, bro, because we like sports. All right, that balances it out. Okay.
so like we see movies and we play video games. And are you playing anything right now? I know we haven't played with each other in a long time on the PS5,
Yeah.
but are you playing anything right now, man? I know we have busy schedules, but
Yeah.
what's the most game that you've been playing? Call of Duty, Star Wars, anything like that?
Well, yeah, I've been playing Call of Duty. Um, the newest one, I think it's Modern Warfare 2. It's a good game, you know. It's I'm not really one to grind anymore like that on a game. I just have too much going on, but when I play it with my friends, it's fun, you know, it's fun. It's a fun game and it's fun for like an hour or two and then you get mad and then it's over, you know. Um, but I've also on the side by myself, I've been playing Star Wars Survivor, or sorry, Jedi Survivor. It's called Jedi Survivor, Star Wars game. um, yeah, bro, that game was amazing. It was amazing. It was. It's getting like I think all the reviews are over 9 out of 10s, like 4.5 stars. Like it deserves it, you know. It's not a
Yeah,
masterpiece like the recent God of War Ragnarok game was a
yeah,
masterpiece,
yeah,
but it's not on that level, right? Like it's
yeah.
not, but it was a 9 out of 10 because
So, is it worth your $70 that you bought it for?
damn, was it $70?
Yeah, PS5 games are 70 now. Yeah,
That's true. That's true. Yeah, I didn't buy the deluxe edition, which was like 100, but no, it was because if you're a Star Wars fan and you keep up with the universe, then you're gonna want to know this story because the story was amazing and it might be a little slow to start and the middle might be a little slow, but the end, it kind of just prepares you for the ending of the game. And the ending was amazing. And you are going to be wanting to know that story. If you play it or you watch it on YouTube and you like Star Wars, you're going to want to know that story because it was awesome. And Cal Kestis, who's the main character, is a beast. And the first game has been out for a long time, so spoiler alert, but you encounter Darth Vader at the end of the game, right?
yeah.
And
Well, the game's been out for like a month. I don't think there's much
yeah,
spoilers.
well, this is the first game. In the first game,
Yeah,
you encounter Darth Vader at the end of the game, and usually, you know, you like this is the boss fight. You know, like we're gonna fight Darth. No, it said run. There was no health bar. The objective was to run because you're not fighting Darth Vader. You just
no,
try to survive him. So I
yeah,
think that this game kind of shows the new game kind of shows how that encounter changed Cal. Like that man is a beast now, and he's kind of struggling saving his loved ones, and he's struggling between the light and the dark side, and it's really cool. The gameplay is awesome. There's a lot more exploration. I haven't done as much exploration, but I know there's a lot of secrets and stuff that you can find. Really cool game, bro. Like 9 out of 10 game. Really cool.
it's great to hear, man. It's great to hear. So you would recommend it to our Star Wars fans out
I
there?
would, Star Wars fans. If you're just a casual gamer, you probably won't like it, but
You might get stuck on a Mary Jane mission. I don't know.
they don't have Mary Jane missions in this one. If our viewers don't know what we're talking about, but a Mary Jane mission is a mission in a video game that we have given the name to Trent. It's something so simple, but people like Trent have they struggle with it, and it's called
The
the Mary
Spider Man.
Jane mission because the first Spider-Man game came out, and one of the second missions was you play as Mary Jane and you have to solve this puzzle to move on. And Trent, you want to tell our viewers this?
I just couldn't do it, man.
Trent couldn't do it, and he stopped playing the game because of it.
Wasted $60, man.
It is the most hilarious thing ever. So now in a game, uh, if there's a mission where you play as another player and you have to do something, then we call it a Mary Jane mission. Just so our viewers know what we mean by Mary Jane missions, because it could come up in the future.
All right. I mean, yeah. All right. Well, thank you for your review.
It
So,
says
yeah.
it says our meeting will end in 10 minutes. I think that's how long it could record for.
All right, for sure. That's cool. I mean, so yeah, we'll transition to our last little snippet of that. I think that's enough time too.
Yeah.
I've been playing this game called Disney Speedstorm. It's really, really fun. It's really, really cool. It's like a Mario Kart type vibe, but you're playing with like Mickey Mouse. You can play with Jack Sparrow. You can play with Jake Sully. You can play with all the Disney characters, and it's pretty cool. You can go online and play multiplayer. You can play ranked. And it's the early version of the game too, so we'll see how that goes. What more the attitude? I definitely recommend trying it out. It's something fun because I think the gaming world is kind of dead right now. Um,
Yeah.
but I mean, don't me and Donald Duck, man, we be driving it up, man. We be going crazy, dude. Like not gonna lie, man. Like we be going wild. I've been playing a lot of multiplayer recently online, and I just been ranking up, ranking up. There's some dude that are sweats, but it is what it is. So
That's every game. People are sweats now in every game, and it's kind of ruined gaming a little bit because
Yeah,
we actually have lives and we want to play for like an hour a day maybe, and
yeah.
not
And now
sweat.
everyone just plays 24 hours nowadays.
Yeah, all day, every
Uh,
day.
all right. Do you have a? I got a prop for you guys. If you guys want to tail me today.
Oh yeah, some sports betting. Probably should have maybe
Yeah,
started that with the sports section, but it's okay. But yeah. Tell me a prop, bro, for sports today.
I got a prop for you, bro. There's no basketball today, but I'm heading towards.
I got the
I'm,
hot dogs.
yeah, I got the hot dogs, but I'm heading towards Mike Trout 8.5 fantasy points uh prop. So this man had 16 fantasy score yesterday because he hit a home run, right? Um,
Hmm.
2 RBIs. But the games before that, he had 3 and 3. So that means he was on a cold streak, and now he's on a hot streak. In my opinion, I think he's going to start one because Boston's terrible. We play Boston again, and he literally is just catching fire, and he hit a home run yesterday. And I think it's just like it's going to start a hot streak. So I think a Mike Trout fantasy score is going to be good, and I think a pitcher prop that I can give you. Where is he?
So sorry, just to cut you off. There was three hot dogs today on Prize Picks, and the first one is not going to hit because Joe Ryan sucks and he only has one strikeout. But the other two look really good, in my opinion, and I think both of those will hit if you look at those. I think it's Shane McClannon and Sandy Alcantara. Gosh, it's so hard
Yeah,
to pronounce these people's names. But I would pair it with either one of those, I think.
yeah. I mean, Aaron Judge came in clutch for a lot of people last night.
Yeah, man hit a home run in the ninth inning. I think he was with like one or two outs. Yeah, like crazy. And they won off of that, right? I think.
Yeah, they ended up going to the 10th inning, and that would
Yeah.
let him in
And that
for
was
one.
his fifth at bat, bro, of the game. Usually players go three or four, bro. That was his fifth one, and he hit it. It was crazy.
Yeah, and then I'm gonna pair that a hot dog with Mike Trout, and I'm gonna take an under on Nestor Cortez strikeouts today. He's the Yankee pitcher. He's known to have a good game and then a bad game, kind of being streaky. He had a really good game last time he pitched, and so I think he's gonna have a rough game today. So
Yeah. Okay.
um,
I like
if
that.
I could do this three, I would nuke it. I would nuke it. Put a
Like
little
that
20 mile on it.
little 20 bomb. And
Do you have a prop that you like before we sign off?
yeah, I mean I like both of the hot dogs, like I said. There's no basketball today, so it's kind of hard. But I mean, Judge, bro, is kind of due for a bad game. He was going to have a bad game last night. He got lucky, I
Yeah,
think.
yeah, that was just luck. Yeah, yeah.
But I think Acuna might have a little bounce back game today. They've bumped his fantasy score down to 9. It was at 10, but I know he's playing the Dodgers, but I think that the Braves lost last night 9-1 to the Dodgers or 8-1.
Yeah.
He could have a little bounce back game, and obviously Freddie Freeman's been on a tear. Mookie Betts had a really good game last night. I like those three, I think.
All right. So yeah, you heard it here first, man. You heard it here. That's what we're going with tonight, and we'll let you guys know how that goes. But thank you for tuning in to T&D podcast.
Yes, sir. And
We're just
stay
gonna end it
tuned.
there.
Stay
We'll see you
tuned.
there. See you there next week.
See you guys next week. All right. See you, bro.